Hello everyone. Today I am here with a very sensitive topic, a very important topic, which is, do you think grammar is as important for us as water is needed for our body or oxygen is needed for our body? If do you think so, let me clear it. If you think that without having the sound knowledge of grammar, you cannot learn a new language, so let me tell you, nothing like that. How you have learned new language like Hindi? You must have learned this language Hindi from the environment, because we have seen a lot of example of kids how they have learned Hindi. We have not taught them how to speak in Hindi language. Of course, we have not taught them. We have not taught them how to speak in Hindi. You will have to learn from, you will have to start from basic grammar and all. They must have acquired it from our environment by practicing, by listening, by reading, by writing. But when we talk about little kids, they are not going to write anything, they are not going to read anything, they are just listening, just listening. By listening and by practicing, they have become familiar with this language and they have acquired it from the environment. The same process or the same thing we find in language learning, or you may say same thing we find in English language learning. Yes. If you think that grammar is as important, yes, you must go through it because it is the backbone of our language. We must have some knowledge of grammar. But if you think so that you will have to learn grammar and without having some knowledge of grammar, you are not going to learn a new language, so you are highly mistaken. You must have seen a lot of people that they have studied grammar a lot in school, in colleges, and in their subject. They must have some knowledge of grammar, but without have but after having the some knowledge of grammar, they are still not able to speak in English. Why? Why so? Why is it happen? It is only because they are not in a practice. They are not speaking. English comes from speaking. You will have to speak. Otherwise, if you think you will learn grammar, you will go through the all rules and structures, and thereafter, at the time of speaking, you will translate, and thereafter you will speak. Then nothing is going to happen like this. At first, you will have to practice. You will have to practice a lot without thinking whatever words you are getting, whatever the things you are getting in front of your eyes. Just try to find out the meaning in English. You will have to enhance your vocabulary. You will have to try to catch the words, whatever words you are getting. Like if I am getting words at my back, like what? I am getting window, I am getting light, wall, and other things. So such thing you will have to think in English. Like yeah, these things I am getting here. So definitely I will have to talk on such thing in English, that I am getting window here and wall and other things. So the you must start from your room or wherever you are. You may observe the things around you, like whatever we are getting in the room, like fan, AC, or what. Yes, these things I am getting here. How it works? What is the importance of this work? Just try to think everything in English. This is the, you may say, this is the main process of speaking in English, or this is the main process of how to speak in English, how to think in English. If you will go through the grammar, you will study a lot of rules and structure. Maybe somewhere it will help you. Yeah, definitely it will help you because it is the backbone of our language. But somewhere you will get disturbed, or maybe you will think like, if I have no more sound knowledge of grammar, then it is quite difficult for me to speak well, to speak fluently. If you want to speak fluently in English, then definitely you will have to do practice. Without having practice, you will not be able to speak in English. You must take the example of Hindi, how we have learned, how the kids learn. Yes, of course, they learn from the environment. So try to develop or try to create the environment, English environment, and it will only help in your mind. It will, I mean, you will have to focus a lot. You will have to think, or you will have to decide in your mind that, yeah, I will have to speak, then I will have to do practice a lot. Like if I am in the kitchen, I am getting the ingredients, like which thing I have to put here while cooking. So I am thinking, yes, I am cooking right now. What I am cooking, which ingredients I am getting here. When I am watching TV, the things I am getting here and there. When I am teaching my child, what things I am teaching her, which the things I am getting, all such things I used to teach in English. If I have to call her, if I have to ask her, if I have to tell her that how to greet with anyone, how to greet with strangers, then definitely I am trying to teach her in English, like how to talk with strangers, say hello, what's your name, how, where do you live, what do you do, all such things. Try to build and try to enhance your vocabulary. In this way, there will be a lot of difference you will get. Do you know, Miss? I have taught my child like this, Miss. Wherever your eyes are going, wherever you are watching, Miss, everything from tip, or you may say from up to down, everything you will have to think in English, like book, pen, mirror, net, bed, whatever it is, everything you will have to think. And in this way I have taught my child. If I am taking her on the terrace, then I used to teach her, like, see, this is the sky, stars are here, at night what happens, here bricks are there, something else is there, what this is called in English. All such thing we will have to try to think in English. All such thing we will have to try to learn the name, try to learn a new word, everything. Then it will be easy for you. And thereafter, a little bit knowledge of grammar if you have, then it will be quite easy for you to speak in English, to speak fluently in English. So only the things that matter is that how creative you are, how creative your mind is going. And the other thing will help you, that everything just try and try a lot. The things you are getting from now, this moment you start thinking in English. Like whatever the things I am getting in my room, like if I am getting, this is your living room, which the things you are getting, everything you will have to think in English. Thereafter it comes that when I will meet with stranger, or when anyone comes in my room, then how I have to greet that person. Please come here, please come inside, please have a seat, what you do, would you take in lunch, or whatever it is, would you like to have coffee, tea, or whatever it is. Just try. If you are talking with someone, how you are talking, like phone calls, everything you will have to think in English. Then I am 100% saying you will be able to speak fluently in English. So you must focus on the grammar. I am not saying that grammar is not important, but as much as it is necessary for you. If you like my video, please share and subscribe.